Hey everyone, I'm Natalie Minnick. I am starting my new series called Recipe Wednesday. I'm going to be sharing a recipe a week where they're super easy, simple meals, and it's coming from someone that doesn't really like to cook. So I'm excited to start these, and let me know if you ever try any of these recipes. So the first recipe that I have for you guys is shredded chicken pesto with some brown rice pasta and broccoli. This is one of my fast, easy go-to meals. It's nice and simple. You put the chicken in the crock pot in the morning, and if you have one of those fancy crock pots where you can say how long you want to cook and it turns to warm, that's even better. And if you have one like me where you have to turn it to warm manually, that's great too if you're home. Or you can make this chicken, when you get home from work, have it all shredded, cook it, shred it, and then you can easily warm this up for dinner the next day. So this is nice, it's versatile, and it's just easy for a quick weekday dinner when you're busy and on the go, or you just really want a quick, easy dinner. So first off, I am getting the chicken breast. I cut off the yucky stuff and I put that in my baby crock pot here. And I will include a link for this crock pot. This is the perfect size if you're doing, 2 to 3 to 4 chicken breasts. It's perfect for that, where I have a bigger one for roast, but the smaller crock pot's great. Anyways, so I'm going to be putting the chicken in there. I have salt, pepper. I put a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder in there. Then you can take chicken broth. Either you can have the can or the boxed chicken broth, or like me, I have those bouillon cubes. So I put 2 of those cubes in for a little under 2 cups of water, and I'm going to go ahead and pour that into my crock pot. Once I have that all poured in, I kind of crushed up the cubes a little bit. You could do boiling water so they really dissolve. I just didn't feel like doing that. So I kind of crushed it up a little bit with my fork there. And I'm going to try to get my chicken submerged in the water as best as I can. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in my crock pot. I'm going to either, if you have time, you could do 4 hours on low, or if you want to just get this done, usually my chicken will cook between 2 to 2.5 hours in this little crock pot, so on high. So either one there, just make sure it's all done before you start shredding. While that's in the crock pot, I'm going to go ahead and get my broccoli all ready to go. This also, I have used microwave bags, which is just super simple. Throw that in the oven, not the oven, the microwave. When you get home, right before dinner, you can throw that in. I just happen to have fresh broccoli, so I'm going to be using that up today. So I'm just going to cut up the broccoli here. I'm going to cut them into littler pieces and put that in my strainer here to get them all washed up and rinsed off. My kids are at preschool while I'm doing this. They go Tuesday and Thursday. They're both in school from 9 to 12. It's about a 20-minute drive, but I was able to come home, do a quick workout, and get dinner prepped here. So it's been so nice having, that quick second to do that. But again, if we're really busy, I just use a microwave bag of broccoli. So here the chicken is done. I just drained out most of the liquid, or all of the liquid there. I'm going to go ahead and shred up all the chicken. Now that the chicken is shredded up, this is 2 hours before dinner. I'm going to take this pesto sauce, whatever your favorite pesto is. I just came across this one in Costco, and it is my new favorite pesto. I am obsessed with this pesto. It tastes so good. So I took a good 4 big spoonfuls here, and I'm going to mix that in with the chicken. Again, this is 2 hours before dinner. And I didn't want the chicken to dry out, so I went ahead, and it's almost like marinating the chicken. I have it on warm, and it's just going to sit there until we're going to have dinner. So now that my chicken is all ready to go, I'm going to go ahead. It's about 20 minutes before we're going to eat dinner, I'm going to start boiling my water here, and I'm going to have brown rice pasta with that, and we're going to have broccoli. So, like I said, whichever broccoli you want to do, I have a pot to cook our broccoli as well set up there. I'm going to start the pasta first. Brown rice pasta takes about 15 minutes, the spaghetti one, so it does take a little bit longer. Um, so I'm going to go ahead, that water's boiling. I like to break the pasta in half and put that in the pot. So I'm going to start that. I'm going to get the broccoli put in to the pot as well and get everything cooking for dinner time. So now that the pasta is in, it's been cooking for a minute or two now. I am getting the water ready for the broccoli. So I have a little bit of water in there. I added a little bit of butter and salt in there as well. I went ahead and just dumped the broccoli in there. I'm going to find the lid for that pot, and I'm going to have that cooking. I moved the broccoli to the front there. It was just a bigger burner just to cook a little faster. And now my pasta's all done. I went and drained the water out of there. You can see it looks just like pasta, but it's brown rice pasta. It's really good. Just trying to change it up a little bit. And now I'm going to get their plates ready to serve the family. So my kids are pretty picky on mixing things together, especially when it's something a little bit newer to them. They don't eat this. I mean, I try to change meals frequently. So we might have this like once a month, once every other month. So they just like usually everything separate. So I put the pasta there. I'm putting some chicken there and broccoli. But for my husband and I mix everything together. So I will actually put pasta on our plates, and I'll mix a little bit more pesto in the pasta just to make sure, we're able to twirl those noodles, give it a little bit of moisture on those noodles. And then I'll top that off with chicken and the broccoli. And that's it for this meal. It's super easy and simple. You do have a couple different things going on there. Like I said, you can do microwave broccoli to speed it up a little bit more. You can do a faster cooking pasta as well. And the chicken is super simple. Let me know if you try this recipe.